I can authoritatively say that the 27 lawmakers are at the governor's mercy. Inko Taria says. This is Rivers State. Okay, that the 27 defected lawmakers are at the mercy of the governor. And that is true. That is true. So governor has tried to be gentle and they are not taking him for a ride. So now he's going to show them that he's truly the governor of the state. Opunabo Inko Taria, a former special advisor to former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, has addressed the contentious issue regarding the dependency of the Rivers State House of Assembly members on Governor Fubara's favor. He alleged that the 27 lawmakers are indeed subject to the governor's mercy. So he explained that according to legal norms, defection from a political party results in the loss of one's seat in the House of Assembly. Despite the legal implications, he stated that in a gesture of peace and reconciliation, the governor of Rivers State, after a meeting with the president, opted not to pursue legal action against the defected lawmakers. So he lamented the lawmakers' decision to overstep the authority, implying that their actions exceeded the boundaries of their mandates. A few days ago, Governor Fubara had claimed that the Rivers State Assembly members do not exist. He stated that he accepted the president's peace accord to give them a floating place. He argued that there was nothing in the peace accord that was constitutional, but a political solution to the problem. Fubara insisted that allowing the state assembly to exist is because he has not de-recognized them. So he said in an interview with Arise TV, I have listened to the argument on the issue of the House of Assembly members being at the governor's mercy. I can authoritatively say that the 27 lawmakers are at the governor's mercy. Why did I say that? We had a matter in court where the legality of the assembly members was being questioned, having defected to APC. And we all know that once you defect from a political party, you have lost your seat as a member of the House of Assembly. So in the spirit of peace and reconciliation, the governor of Rivers State, after meeting with the president, decided not to serve a coercive legal machinery against these persons. However, the governor is saying that he will not follow the things in that resolution. But unfortunately, the lawmakers have decided to exceed their boundaries. That's true. The lawmakers have exceeded their boundaries, and they are obviously at the mercy of the governor. And they were supposed to allow peace to reign. Why are you always looking for a way to, to trouble the governor, even when he's not troubling you? Those guys are just looking for his trouble. And people like Fubara will not start the trouble. But when he starts his own, it will be difficult to help to make him stop. And that is exactly where they have gotten to now. They have gotten to a point where he is starting his own and nobody will be able to stop him. That is it. Those lawmakers, Wike is using them. They have allowed themselves to be used by Wike and APC to cause problems in the state. But how long will they survive doing that? That is the big question. How long will these guys survive causing problems in the state? It's unacceptable. All right. So now there are a few comments here. People are reacting to what is happening and they have their say. Let's take a few of them. The lawmakers have lost their seat and nobody can save them. No be lie. Nobody can save them. Nobody will be able to save them. So if you go and remove them now, you will tell us if you are the court. Which court? Umuma, just watch and see what will happen. They are on their own and not members anymore. Their resolution is no more binding. That is it. They are no more binding. They are no more binding on the executive. Okay? They were just, before now causing problems. As I said, they have already removed themselves. It is only idiotics that wait for someone to tell them when you cross a highway without properly watching that you risk being run down by a speeding vehicle. And again, Wike himself has said it. that he knows that he might not win the war, but that the governor would have peace of his 4 years in office. That's what he said. So he knows that his 27 loyalists are losing it, but the fools and psychopaths without brains are still arguing. Okay, so know this and know peace, that they have lost their seat the very day they defected to another party, because their tenure expired before their tenure expiration. That is it. That is the Constitution talking, nothing else. So I like Fubara's demonstration of interest, of intellect. Fubara is what? An ingrate. How do you know? Okay. When Saraki, Melaye, Tambuwa defected to PDP, did they lose their seat? When Umar he defected to APC, did he lose his seat? Yeah, okay, those are the questions that are asking. I say, don't be an idiot. Go and read the Constitution. It is free online. Their defection is against the Constitution. Okay, their being there shows Nigeria is a failed state. To be very precise, the position of the Constitution is not ambiguous in this scenario by stating that the defectors have lost their seat. Simple, and simple. Let's not argue it. Okay, and that defection was acknowledged by both the president and their party. So they are gone. You realize, like stories, okay? You people like stories because you are all evil. Even in Abia, Enugu, and across, the nation lawmakers are decamping daily, and I have not heard any one that seat is being declared vacant. Someone say, please teach some impetuous brains to understand. All right. And another person saying, shut up, the lawmakers' defection is constitutionally right. Okay. They consulted widely, and PDP has 2 different secretariats. What do you mean? What do you mean? It had been tested in the court in Ondo State, and the state legislators lost their seat. Exactly. We can't change the Nigerian Constitution. Go and read 109 subsection 1G concerning defection. Inko, Taria, stop misleading Rivers people. You are biased because Wike sacked you due to incompetence. Furthermore, the lawmakers are not fools. Okay, some of them, do they know what they're doing? They don't know now. They are not fools to decamp without consultation. They made it clear from day one that PDP has internal issues resulting to 2 secretaries dragging them to be recognized as the authentic one. So the lawmakers' defection is backed by the Constitution. That's an internal crisis. The court will shock every doubting Thomas by upholding their decision. So the governor is not the court to interpret the law. Rubbish. Okay. What about Amechi and others? So stop. Can you imagine? Leave the interpretation of the law to the court. Fubara cannot be the executive and judiciary at the same time. Oh, but the legislators can make law and approve and implement at the same time and be. So who is fooling who here? That's the question. Yes. Fubara cannot be the executive and judiciary at the same time. Again, the lawmakers as well too cannot be legislators and the judiciary at the same time, and the executive at the same time. They can't make law and approve it and then implement it, because that's exactly where they have drifted into, and that is why people are saying that it's not acceptable. So thank you for listening, and the rest of your comment. That's exactly what Inko Taria is saying.